All right, everybody, it's race week. We've got the Belgian Grand Prix on this weekend, and as always, ahead of the event, I'm going to take a look at 5 drivers that you should be paying special attention to this weekend. 5 drivers who have a story to tell, need to perform, or any other reason really worthy of highlighting them. So let's not delay, guys. Let's get into this. So I'm going to start with none other than, who else am I going to start with here, guys? It's got to be Nico Hulkenberg. Hulk is on an absolutely smashing run of form at the moment. He is absolutely flying in Formula 1. He is carrying that Sauber team on his back. No disrespect to Gabriel Bortoleto. He's a rookie. For me, he's doing all right in that car. But Hulk is being absolutely exceptional. And for me, is one of the drivers of the season so far. He, of course, got the fabled podium. The prophesized podium finally happened for Hulkenberg last time out at Silverstone. Sauber up in 6th in the Constructors' Championship. They get a good result around Spa. They could absolutely get close to Williams in 5th spot. Will it happen? We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to see how they perform this weekend, guys. But I'll be very much looking out for Hulkenberg. Even if he qualifies poorly, the guy still makes his way to the front of the grid. Not just at Silverstone. He did the same thing the weekend before as well at Austria. So I really do think they are in a good chance right now for points. And this, of course, is a track that is very easy to overtake around. Probably the easiest track to overtake around on the calendar. Whether that will hinder or help Hulk, I don't know. But we'll have to see. Their strategy will very much be optimized for whatever they think is best, so I'm really looking forward to it. Absolutely. Let's talk next about Lewis Hamilton. Sir Lewis Hamilton, of course, missed out on a podium because of Hulk last time out at the British Grand Prix. First time he'd not got a podium in his home race since 2013, over 10 years ago. Hamilton, though, is very good around Spa. He has 5 victories here over the years, and of course he is the defending winner from last year, albeit in slightly fortuitous circumstances, you could argue, because of course he crossed the line in 2nd place. He was behind his teammate George Russell. Still, though, you got to be in it to win it, and you also need your car to weigh enough for that too. Just ask Ferrari. They know all about that earlier this year from China. Can Hamilton repeat his heroics, though, from the past? Well, it's going to be a big ask. Ferrari, though, they've got their Hail Mary upgrade coming this weekend in the form of a new floor, a new suspension set for the Scuderia. Will that be the silver bullet the prancing horse needs to tame the papaya beasts out front? Probably not, but he could well be a danger, especially in the sprint. Ferrari have been very good in sprint. Someone told me the other day that Hamilton is leading the unofficial sprint championship right now as well, so he's very good. Obviously, he got that win around China. He got a podium as well in the sprint around Miami as well, so I think he's absolutely got an opportunity here, without a doubt, to really threaten the podium, as does his teammate Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is very good around Spa as well. Of course, he's had some incredible performances in qualifying. Was it 2021, where he qualified on pole by like 3/4 of a second ahead of his teammate? 2019, pole position, and I believe the victory as well. I'm sure it was his first victory in Formula 1 as well, with a totally not controversial Ferrari engine. But we won't talk about that here on the channel. Maybe that's a story for another day, but still, he managed to get his first ever win in Formula 1 here. But of course, he's not had a victory around Spa since that only victory he's had in 2019. 6 years ago now. Can he put it right this weekend? We'll have to wait to see. But let's talk about Max Verstappen next. He had a few victories around Spa over the years, winning 3 times on the bounce between 2021 and 23. 21, of course, that was the race that wasn't really a race, but it still counts as a Grand Prix victory. 2022, however, getting all the way up from pretty much the back of the grid, 14th as it was on the grid, to win the Grand Prix so convincingly. Absolutely dominant performance, and again, of course, won in 23 as well. Last year, of course, though, he looked very average. It was the car's fault, let's be real here, guys. It wasn't really his fault, but that car around this track did not look great, and this year, I'd argue it's even worse. But in qualifying, he's very quick over 1 lap still, so could he get a sprint pole and an unlikely sprint victory? It's not out of the question at all. Of course, this weekend being a sprint weekend in Formula 1 as well. So we'll see what happens with Verstappen. Don't count him out completely. And definitely don't count out Oscar Piastri. Oscar Piastri, for me, needs to get a victory this weekend in the Grand Prix. Not necessarily in the sprint. I'm not too worried about that. But the fact that Lando Norris now has some momentum together. For the first time in his career, he has had back-to-back victories in Grand Prix. So he does need to get the momentum back, does Oscar Piastri. Still has the lead in the championship. Would not be a disaster by any means if he doesn't win. If he gets 2nd place, it's still a good result. But I feel like he needs to get a win this time around. And this is is a good track for Lando Norris over the years. He's performed pretty well here over the years, and it's sort of a kind of a half-home race for him. I think his mother's Belgian or something like that. So, although there are, of course, no Belgian drivers on the Formula 1 grid these days, there was one born in Belgium in the form of Max Verstappen, and also one that is part Belgian in the form of Lando Norris. But yeah, I'm going for the Aussie. I'm going for the championship leader this weekend. I think he's going to win this weekend around Spa. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Who's winning the Grand Prix this weekend? Who really needs a good performance this weekend? Franco Colapinto, not mentioned him. He needs a good performance after what happened at Silverstone. Absolutely. Like, share, comment, subscribe as always, guys. Have a fantastic day wherever in the world today, and we'll see you very soon.